Yeah, welcome back everybody to the Ultimate Racing League for this brand new championship. This season we are going to be following the Pro Split 2 guys around the globe, and we have 10 rounds in this championship. We've got 4 rounds of sprint races followed by 6 rounds of endurance races. So it's going to be a blast. I've got some familiar names on the grid here, and I've also got some non-familiar names, so be interesting to see how them guys get on. Anyway, let's take a look at the grid for this first race of 2. There's 2 races in each sprint round. So pole position goes to, I hope I pronounce this right, Antivist. He is in the 911, hope I've got that one right. So we're just going to take a look at the liveries. We only do this the once in the championship. Just, it's nice to have a look at the liveries. Tess Tickles is in the M6. He takes second on the grid. Stormfly, third place in the Merc. We know Stormfly pretty well. Apprentice in the 911 takes 4th place. 5th place goes to Stubbs in the RCF. Also another guy we know quite well. Same goes for Dizzy in the 911. We like a bit of chocolate, don't we? Sporting the old Cadbury livery there. So, who we got next? I've forgotten where we are now. Is it Mika? Mika in the Merc in 7th place. Dan is in 8th in the 911. Followed by Tidders in the Merc for him. Silly Shot in 10th place in the Beetle. Quite a nice looking Beetle, that, isn't it, for one of them cars. Where are we? Grasshopper in the Supra. Well, I think he might get an extra point for the brightest car on the grid, I think. Looking good. Paul in the 911. Followed by Bloomfield in the Merc. We know Bloomfield pretty well. And in 14th, Mr. P. White in the 296. So there you go, guys. There's the grid for race 1. Let's get out of this. It's quite a few weeks from... These guys have took a bit of a longer break than normal, actually, between the championships, so we're all a little bit rusty, but I'm sure we'll get into it. I'm going to be abbreviating some of these drivers' names as well, just to make it a little bit more easy, or easier. And as you can see, we're at the Kyoto Driving Park, Yam Miyabi, or something like that it is pronounced. So let's get up with your front guys here on lap 1, and we'll make our way through the field. So Antifist then holds the front for the time being, getting chased down by Tickles in 2nd place. I've got Apprentice in 3rd. Mika, Dizzy. No, Dizzy actually lost a place, and Dan has passed him, moves up into 5th position. Great little track, this one. It's actually 2 tracks sort of merged into one. And I think it's weighing in at about 4-mile track, something like that, with about 19 turns in total, unless I've counted them wrong. So the top 2 guys pulling just a little bit of a wee gap between himself and Dan, and then nice 4-5 car battle going off here between 4th and 8th. Apprentice, Dizzy and Stubbs. Tiddles is in there as well. Tidders, sorry. Tiddles. Makes you want to go to the toilet, doesn't it? So, yeah, got to get used to these guys names in this championship. It's only round 1 of 10. I'm sure we'll get there by the end of the 10th round. Silly shot in the Beetle, getting hounded down by Paul at the moment. Paul is right on his on his smelly end at the moment. Grasshopper in the mean green machine, giving Paul a run for his money here on lap 1. 11 laps in this first race. All these guys will be running the or should be running the soft compound of tyre. There shouldn't be any need for a pit stop, but you never know. So a great battle there between Silly Shot and Paul going off here at the moment. Lap 2. 2:24.160 from your race leader. I'll have a look behind Grasshopper. Actually, we've got a nice little scrap going off there between Mika and Stormfly. Two guys that we know very well throughout the years of the Ultimate Racing League. So with these extended break that has been, there we go, Stormfly's going down the inside of Mika and he's got him. It's a good clean pass there. Bloomfield in 13th and Mr. P. White is staying with him at the moment. So it looks like the top 3 are we'll make that top 4 actually, or even top 5. It's quite evenly spread between the top 5 guys. Then we've got a bit of a clump going off just behind them. Tidders, got his name right this time. Stubbsy, Silly Shot, and Paul. So I think this league, guys, unless I'm wrong, I think this league is just below the top league in the Ultimate Racing League on the Sunday Championship. So all these guys are going to be fighting to get promoted into the top league. A nice little scrap there between Paul and Grasshopper. Everyone's pretty much clumped up, aren't they? Nobody's, you know, sometimes on these races the cars get a little bit spread out, but I'm not expecting this on race 1 because I think these guys are going to have a bit of fire in their bellies. Mick going the wider line round that corner. Bloomfield and Mr. P. White stayed the same. So let's go with your leading guys when we get there, see what's going off. Antivist still in the lead from Tess and Dan in 3rd. Prentice doing a great job to hold off Dizzy on lap 3. Antifist. Oh my God, you have problems with that guy, isn't he? I might call him Anti. Oh dear me, what's happened back there? Let's have a little look. Can we go back? Oh, it's Paul. Paul's had a bit of an incident. Let's see if we can see what happened there with Paul. Oh, and there we go. That's what happened. And Paul, yeah, he's just waiting, so yeah. I think he is. Oh dear me. Oh, he's having a bit of trouble with his car at the moment, isn't he? Maybe there's some damage on that front end, maybe he's causing a bit of steering issues. Who knows, but unlucky there for Paul, and unfortunately moves him down into 14th position. So he's not going to be happy chappy, is he, at the moment? Antivis still in the lead from Tickles. So in the second race, guys, we will see a pit stop, because these races have to use 2 different compounds of tyre, which, if I remember rightly, I think is the medium and the hards. I've got a great scrap here at the moment between Apprentice and Dizzy. Oh, Apprentice nearly getting onto the green stuff, nearly slings him off track, just manages to hold it on the old tarmac. We have got a few cameras in these cars, so we will go on board for some on-board action at some point during this race. In fact, it might be now actually, because this is a great little scrap between these two. Let's go on board with Apprentice as he chases down Dan here on lap 4 of 11. This is a cool track actually. I think this is one of my favourites on the on this calendar for this racing season. Given Dan's just keeping it nice and tight in a good defensive driving from Dan. He's not giving any room whatsoever to Apprentice, but he's doing his job. He's just biding his time, just waiting for that right moment. So I'll come back to them two later. Dizzy in 5th place. That's the guy with the Cadbury livery, isn't it? I think, if I remember rightly. And they've got a little bit of a gap between himself and Silly Shot. Now then, here's a great 3-car battle. Grasshopper, Stormfly and Mika. Plenty of opportunity on this track to make passes. Unlike some tracks you might get where you maybe can have just 1 or 2 places where you can make the pass. This track has plenty of places where you can make a pass. I need some more drink, guys. Let's have a look. See how Mr. Bloomfield is doing, currently sitting in 11th. Very consistent, last 2 lap times on 2:19, so unfortunately for Stubbsy, his lap times were a bit different. P. White and Paul catching up after his little incident, a bit behind, but it's reverse grid for the second race, so he could end up on the old pole position for race 2. But still holding that lead from the very beginning. Antivist doing a great job. Tickles, Test Tickles, that's a great name, isn't it? If you could stick your a comment, mate, in the old comment section, if you like. Let me know where you got your name from. Test Tickles. Maybe something to do with his wife, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, Dan and Apprentice. Oh, what a great little battle this one is. As he got, oh no, I thought Apprentice was going to go down the inside there of Dan. Didn't quite pull that one off, did he? I'm sure he had a little bit of a thought about it. Dizzy's still there in 5th. I think he's been in 5th, hasn't he, for most of this race, if I remember rightly, Dizzy. which is no bad thing. Plenty of points towards the championship if he can stay there or improve on that position. Silly shot in 6. And the old Beetle. It's a good job we've not got a battle actually between Tickles and Tidders at the moment. That could be a bit of a mouthful, couldn't it? So I'm glad them two guys are pretty much spread out. Stormfly there in 7th lap, 6 of 11 already. So sort of over the halfway point of this first race. Going very quickly indeed. Oh, that's a great battle, isn't it, there between Tidders and Stormfly. Grasshopper there, he's just waiting in the wings, and he's just going to see if these two guys in front of him make a little bit of a mistake, and he will be in there. Oh, there we go, Grasshopper down the inside now, and then has he seen the gap around that right-hander? Oh no, not quite this time. I tell you who's catching up though, and that is Mika. He wants to join the party. That's the thing, when you're battling, it sort of slows you down a little bit, and the guys behind catch up a bit, and that is exactly what Mika is doing at the moment. You don't have to worry about Bloomfield just at the moment. He's got a nice little gap between himself and Mr. Bloom. P. White pretty much on his own, so you don't have to worry about down behind him, not at the present time anyway. Oh, Paul's made up a place on Stubbs, so I wonder if Stubbs has had a bit of a off maybe, I'm not quite sure, because there was quite a gap between Paul and Stubbsy maybe a lap ago. Let's go back up with your leader, see how he's doing. Mr. Antivist doing a great job at the moment in the 2:17.926, still the fastest guy on the track. Very consistent lap times, 3 in the 2:18s and a 2:17. So that's probably why he's at the front. Tickles second place. And pretty much similar lap times to the race leader, so it's not over yet for Tickles. He could still grab the win in this first race of round 1 of this 10 round championship. But silly shot. Just sat behind Dizzy there, making his way through the field, isn't he? So no respite for Dizzy at the moment, unfortunately for him. I'm sure he wanted a nice, calm, peaceful race, but I don't think he's got it, not at the present time anyway. Lap 7 of 11. The tyre wear is now taking its toll as we look at Dizzy's front right. Not looking too healthy, is it? I think that might go for most of the guys. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 cars where their tyre wear is... Ooh, look at Stormfly's tyre wear. Ooh, seen better days, hasn't it? So that might affect his lap times. Question is, I think he might end up coming into the pits with still 4 laps remaining, so looks like the old Merc is struggling with the old tyre wear. And look at the contrast between that and Grasshopper's tyre wear. Grasshopper's hardly got anything on his front right, really, not compared to Stormfly anyway. Wow, look at that, nothing at all. Sorry guys, I just found that quite funny, because look at the tyre wear on the Downs car, there's absolutely nothing there. Is he running on steel wheels, tyres or something, or what? I don't know. Wow. That's either a bloody good car for tyre wear, or he really is bloody good at looking after his tyres. We don't know. Excellent stuff there from Dan. Or was he pitted maybe? I mean, maybe he's pitted. I don't know, I wasn't looking. I bet he's pitted. Now then, look at this behind. Paul with Bloomfield, and is that Stubbs with him also? Yeah, it is. Oh, Bloomfield now getting acceleration down, but Paul has got the inside line for this left-hander. Third gear round here, just knocking on 90 odd miles per hour around this corner. Oh, the battle continues. Oh, he's not giving up. Oh, he's on the green stuff. He's playing golf. Oh, look at that. As close as you like. Just a little love tap. No biggie. Great battle there between Bloomfield and Paul. Now Stubbs is getting on the act. He's going to go down the inside of Stubbsy, and he does. He takes Paul's and moves up into 12th position. This is what we're going to see, guys. We've waited 8 laps for this, and we've got some great racing action going off at the moment. It's Paul taking a different line round that corner still, so it's still Bloomfield from Stubbs 11th and 12th, Paul in 13th, P. White in 14th position, not all that far behind actually. Right, let's go at the top and work our way down once more. So these two guys, Antivist and Tickles, pretty much as they were. Just 3 laps remaining, or just under 3 laps. Dizzy in 4th. Wasn't Dizzy in 5th a minute ago? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, doing a good job in 4th. Silly shot though, he's got other ideas. The thing is with that Beetle car that he's running, it handles really well on the corners, so as you can see, this track has got plenty of corners, so it might play into a Silly Shot's hands on this track. We'll see. Oh, look at Mika. Oh, absolutely gunning it, isn't he? Is Mika. He wants that 6th place off Grasshopper. With just a few laps remaining, can he take it? Going through Snaky for the 9th time. Just defending that inside line, and he is Grasshopper. He's making it as hard as he possibly can for Mika to get past him. Let's just see how Dan's getting off, on, whichever. 8th place for him. Stormfly not too far behind him. Same, a bit wide there. Tiddles, let's get Tidders, sorry. Bloomfield, excuse me. Bloomfield in 11th, Paul, Mr. P. White. So them guys towards the back of the pack currently are pretty much spread out. Let's go back up your leader, Antivist. He's really looking good in it, unless he makes any mistakes. He's going to take the win here, I think, in this first race. But his tyre wear is not looking good, and it's pretty much similar, if not a little bit worse, for Tickles. So it's going to be an interesting ending. Are they going to stay out and just risk it on the top? If they pit now, surely they're going to lose their position. So just a guess, they might stay out. Looking good though for Apprentice regarding his tyre wear on the front left. Silly Shot on Dizzy, still fighting it out. Same goes for Grasshopper and Mika. Let's go on board with Mika actually, because he's right up the smelly end. He's going to give it the beans and the curry sauce, isn't he, down the down the straight before this left-hander. I think, yeah, Grasshopper's got the line. Ooh, a bit of a twitch there from Grasshopper, just manages to keep it on the old tarmac. Now then, look at that. Oh, he's almost sat in the back of Grasshopper's car. Surely this time he's got the inside. I think Mika's going to get in this time. Lap 10 of 11. Oh no, Grasshopper fights back. Oh, great racing, guys. I thought Mika was going to make that one stick, but he's not giving up just yet, is he? Into this very sharp right-hander, down into first gear for Mika. Not sure what Grasshopper's in, first or second, one of the two. Grasshopper moves back up into that 6th place. I think this battle is going to go off until the very end of this race. So let's just go down, we'll see what Dan's up to. Dan still just holding off Stormfly by the skin of his teeth. So that's another battle that's going to rage on to the end. Tidders looking good for 10th place finish for him, same for Bloomfield. P. White and Paul, P. White's done a good job on it, because he was in last place, wasn't he, and he's moved himself up one place there, but Paul is fighting back now around this left-hander. Oh, it's so close. So I've got quite a few battles going off towards the end of this race. Probably about 3 or 4 different battles. But the man at the moment is this guy going to lay down the marker for the rest of the championship? Who knows? Obviously it's very, very early days as he comes through to start his final lap. I'm trying to find the 2 closest guys on the track at the moment. This is probably could be it. Grasshopper and Mika still at it, hammer and tongs. You wouldn't like to put money on this one, would you guys, eh? I'm a bit of a betting man, but it's usually on the football, not on the car racing. I'm not sure who I'd go for in this little battle at the moment, to be quite honest with you. Let's just go. We've got Stormfly, we've got, is that Dan there? Yeah, it's Dan fighting it out in these closing stages. We will have to go with your race leader pretty shortly. We're okay just yet. Let's just see who else is having a battle. P. White has pulled away from Paul, so let's go. Yeah, let's go with your. Okay, yeah, let's just take. So these are 2 closest guys on the track at the moment. 2:17.655, fastest guy is Stormfly. Right, closing stages of this race. Let's go with your leader. And he's been sat there, hasn't he, from the beginning. I don't think he's going to make a mistake now, but who knows? It's happened before. Excuse the coughing. I'll tell you what, it's close behind, isn't it, between Tickles and Apprentice. We're okay for a corner or 2, so we'll just stick with these. Oh, look at that, as close as you like. Blimey, that's going to be a humdinger. That could be an on-the-line finish between these 2. Anyway, here we go. There we go, Antivis, well done on the win, mate. Congratulations to you. Tickles from Apprentice, just great racing, guys. 2nd and 3rd. Silly Shot's going to bring it home in 4th place. Followed by Dizzy in 5th position. Mika's just, oh wow, here we go. Mika from Grasshopper, from Stormfly, from Dan. Wow, that was close. Jesus, need to slow down a bit, guys. I'm an old man. Tidders in 10th. Followed by Bloomfield's going to bring it home in 11th place. P. White in 12th, and 13th spot goes to Paul. So what a finish it was there. And almost no tyre wear left. So there you go, guys. There's race 1 of round 1, and we'll see you very shortly for the final race of round 1.